Hey everybody, welcome to the tank. Let me start off by saying that this is not a paid review. I purchased this game with my own funds. Just want to do a quick review of the game we just finished up on the channel. We were live streaming it for the month of October. It's a first-person action horror game called Escape the Ayuwaki. Bought it on Steam. It was published and developed by Deadly Crow Games. Initially, it was released in November of 2019. There's an expansion called The Summoning coming soon, if not already out. There's also an additional expansion coming that is going to allow for a multiplayer aspect, which will give it almost like a Dead by Daylight sort of feel. A few unique aspects of the game is your character can be echolocated by the monster that's trying to catch you. He is designed to kind of resemble a famous singer. For copyright issues, I'm not going to name him, but you'll be able to figure it out pretty quickly. You're trying to escape and evade this monster, but your microphone, anything you do can be picked up by it, and it just draws it in faster. It can be played mouse and keyboard or controller. I preferred to use the mouse and keyboard. I felt like it was just a better feel for the mechanics. Some of the pros, I would definitely say it's one of the scariest games I've ever played by far, hands down, no question. The puzzle aspect of the game is challenging, but it's not super impossible. The jump scare and excitement factor is off the charts, and it has a lot of replayability. I think that's a lot of that has to do with the key elements being relocated throughout every playthrough. The map doesn't really change, but the location of the things you need to find does. That way, depending on how you do it and what you find and what you don't find, it also edits the endings. Pairing all of that with unique game mechanics like being able to utilize the microphone, it gives for a great game experience in my opinion. It also allows for great streaming content, and it's interesting to see how each player plays through and approaches the puzzles, and it's just super unique. Not to mention, who doesn't love watching a good jump scare? Some of the cons, I would say there's no tutorial or explanation in the beginning. I know that's probably designed that way on purpose to increase the game's difficulty, but it provides a lot of frustration in the beginning. You feel like you're just kind of stumbling around, you don't know what's going on, and it makes it really, really hard to kind of get a good flow for the game, and it makes it almost frustrating to the point of wanting to quit sometimes. So you got to really rely on people watching or watching videos of others, and that just kind of takes away from the game, in my opinion. I think the other issue would be the fact that the storyline is very good and the lore is very good. However, it relies on hidden, I guess, tape decks to explain what happened or the different things that are happening in that universe. And if you don't find all of them, then you have large holes in the storyline, and it makes it really difficult to kind of follow and really get invested into the character or invested into the game. If that's your thing. If you're very big into story-driven games, that could be a little difficult. In conclusion, I would say, is the game worth the asking price? Yeah, I absolutely think so. The game's unique, it provides a lot of replayability, maintains wildly terrifying mechanics, and once you figure it out, it is super easy to kind of understand. If you want to see some actual gameplay, I have streamed it and uploaded those videos here on the channel. I also play live on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. if you want to check it out over there, Jaws288. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you want a basic tutorial. If so, I can try and do one, to remove some of that frustration without giving away too much of the spoiling. Also, don't forget to like the video if you found this review helpful, and subscribing and turning on notifications keeps you informed of new reviews and tutorials, but it also helps the channel out tremendously, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you all for taking the time to share in this passion of mine, and I hope that you continue to pursue the things that bring you joy and happiness. Also, ending note, sorry about the mustache. It is November, though, and I'm doing it to raise morale in my workplace, so it won't be here long. Thank you all again.